Here in Hamilton County, a really competitive race is unfolding right now for the prosecutor's office. For the first time in 20 years, voters will not see Joe Deters running for that office.
And instead, you're going to see two women on the ballot. That's a history-making first. Hamilton County has never elected a female prosecutor. WLWT News 5 anchor Ashley Kirkland joins us now with a closer look at each candidate.
Hi guys, well this election, the choice is between Deters' appointed successor, current Hamilton County Prosecutor Melissa Powers, or former State Representative Connie Pillage. I sat down with both women to talk about their experience and a vision for their position. Here's part of my conversation with Melissa Powers. With 31 years in criminal law as an assistant prosecutor, a municipal judge, a juvenile court judge, private defense attorney, and more, Melissa Powers says that experience is what makes her perfectly and uniquely suited to continue in her position.
I've accomplished quite a bit in the past 19-20 months. I started the very first Outer Justice Unit. This focuses on making sure that seniors are not victims of financial crimes. I've worked on, started the very first gang unit so that gangs, we can really address the problems of gangs that we're seeing throughout the city so that they don't get embedded into different neighborhoods and communities, and try to put an end to that.
Powers also noted her office's work to revamp a program with CPD to solve cold cases.
They did not have the resources for a cold case unit. The homicide detectives, they didn't have the ability to focus on that. When I found out about that, I've been offering resources here from my office. I have 4 homicide detectives that are retired that work for me as investigators.
Looking to the future, Powers says if elected, she wants to expand the Victim Advocate Program, making that resource more available in the community.
I learned very quickly back in the 90s when I was in the office that how important it was for victims to have healing, closure, and accountability and justice for their loved one.
Other priorities for Powers while in office include increased staffing, modernizing the office with new technology, and a renewed focus on training. Powers says ensuring public safety always comes first and holding criminals, juvenile or adult, accountable for their actions.
But also balance that. Is there an opportunity for rehabilitation of the child in any way if there are charges that are filed? But my first and foremost focus will always be safety and speaking out on behalf of victims.
If elected to the position, Powers would continue the trend of Republicans holding the office in the past 100 years. But Powers says when it comes to public safety, it doesn't matter what your politics are.
I fight always, and I'm a watchdog for taxpayers' money, but I also fight very, very hard for public safety and to be a voice for the victims. We want to make sure that victims have a voice. Every person in Hamilton County deserves to be safe. That is the mission of this office.
Well, Powers is the last Republican holding office in both the city and county level. You can watch my full interview with Melissa Powers right now on WLWT.com. And tomorrow at 6, we'll hear from Connie Pillage, her opponent, right here on WLWT News 5. Ashley Kirkland, WLWT News 5.